Are you struggling with the little voice that is stopping you from achieving your goals and your dreams? We all have this voice. We all have this little bastard that is, running our lives from underneath, from the basement. And I have this voice as well, still, but it's smaller now because I know how to contain him. Uh, And I've learned this when I was traveling and I did this Vipassana course. It's like a silent Vipassana for 10 days where you have to sit in silence and meditate for 8 hours. And the whole thing was to hear this voice or the voices that are coming on the stage of your mind very clearly because you have no distractions. It was one of the hardest experiences that I've been through because at that moment when I was doing the Vipassana, I was going through a major breakup. It was still very fresh. I couldn't believe that's happening to us. So there was a lot of longing, clinging, broken heart and stuff like this. But at the same time, I was like trying to rebuild my new life and dream again. So I was finding myself in this constant battle in my head, and I could dream big in the morning and plan and do a lot of things. But in the evening, everything would just collapse and just go to the basement, really, and forgotten about. So there is a way to contain this little voice. But what is this little voice really? This is the voice that we usually try to numb. This is the voice that we listen to because we're scared of doing things. Because this voice is trying to protect us from doing something new because you can be hurt. So it's really encouraging us or warning us, I would say, to stay in the same place that we've always been because it's safe, or it seems to be safe because we know it so well. So when I was sitting in these meditations every day with no distractions, sorry, the airplane, this voice would come on stage in full spotlight and it would just act and blurt out things and warn me and criticize me, ridicule me, give me all the regrets, everything that would just put me in this little box, try to persuade me that it's not worth trying, that I told you so, you should have, you must have, why didn't you? All of these dialogues going on. Plus, he knows me so well, he knows my stories, he knows what was going on in my life, so he would just feed me these stories, that I had forgotten about for such a long time, and he would bring these stories to the stage, and I would have to watch them again. Flashbacks from the past, everything that was forgotten about or buried underneath, so I don't see them. And then you sit in silence for 10 days for a reason, because this voice needs to be heard. You don't necessarily have to go and do Vipassana, but you have to learn how to let it out from time to time and be heard and be seen. Because this is like a little bully, and the little bully is like a hurt child as well. So he needs to be heard and listened to, but at the same time, you need to find a way how to put him in the box. So this little tactic that I found out, the method of listening to him in the evening, because my voice usually comes in the evening, the bully one. So I said to him, okay, so you wanna tell me something important. So I sit with it, but not for too long. And I don't identify with his voice. Although he would give me all the stories, say, yeah, that's me, that's you, we are the same. We are not, it's just a voice. So I hear it, and then I said, okay, but I've created this little safe place. So I imagined a box, like a wooden chest, that I say, yeah, but you can actually stay here for a while until the morning, and we'll look at it together in the morning. And it started listening. So I think that this voice just needs to be heard and listened to, and reassured that he has this little safe place in your mind, in our minds. And then if he starts listening to you, and if he goes into the box, then you have the power in your hands, because you are not run by this voice anymore. You are responsible. You have responsibility in your hands to put him in the right place, like you do with the bully. So try this, because it came to me through a lot of digging in and analyzing. But what helped me was writing in the journal, like every day, to see your own thoughts, to see who's talking to you. And it will become very clear after 3 months that you have different voices, and you manage the voices. They don't manage you, but you manage the voices, and especially the bully one. You have to hear it and put it in a chest, and reassure him that you're gonna come back and look at this together the following day, and that's enough. This way of dealing with the bully is also, I think I've heard it when I was doing the training, like the counselor training for people with trauma or with people with bereavement, that they are scared. People who are going through a lot of emotions, the hard ones, they are scared of actually sitting with these emotions, because they feel like the emotions are flooding them, and it's, if they start crying, this will never end. So, you can do the same if you have a very strong sabotaging voice, or compulsive thinking. Just objectify them, and then encourage them to go in the box with very warm and empathetic attitude, that, okay, thank you very much for warning me, and then just close the door. It's there, but you have the key. And it's important to acknowledge him, but at the same time have the key in your hands. And that's such a powerful shift. It was for me. But you see, I had to see it first. I had to see this bully on the stage in my mind when I was doing the Vipassana. And that's why I was doing it. Because I was always running away. I was always turning away from this voice. I was numbing it. It's alcohol, it's wine, it's cigarettes, it's overeating, it's being busy. How do we keep it silent? That we pretend that we don't see it. We keep busy. We're working. We are telling ourselves that we don't have the time, we don't have the energy, because we have to do this. We have to go to work. We have to pay the bills. Yes, we have to, all of us. But the voice is there, and he's running your show. So you have to show him the place, like you show the place to the bully. Because they have like a little disguise. They're working under a little disguise, like, I want to protect you. You see, you remember this. You don't want to do it again, or you don't want to end up in the same situation. So because he knows the underlying fears, emotions, events, stories, he will be very persuasive. But at the same time, you have a different voice, which is growing. It's much more subtle, quieter. But if you spend time with yourself in silence, and if you write in the journal every day, every morning, when there is quiet and the world hasn't woken up yet, this quiet time, you will hear it. You will hear the other voice, the adult voice, who will take charge and who would put the bully in the chess box. So it takes time, but it's possible. So just start writing and start seeing the voice, and create like a little box in your mind, because it has to be created. Imagine it with details. Maybe it's a very valuable chest box, or maybe it's a glass box, or maybe it's a purse. Just imagine, give it details, and put it at the back of your mind. And I don't know about your voice, or when does it come? Tell me, when does your voice come, and what do you do with it? Do you let it run the show, be a screenwriter, or do you think it's possible to give him a role? And the role would be, you are my listener, you will listen to me, but then I will put you in this little box where you will feel safe until morning, and then we'll talk about it again. And then you find out that in the morning you don't want to talk about it again, because your head is full of plans and ready for action until the evening when he comes out, if you allow him. But sometimes he has these sneaky ways of actually coming out anyway, but you have the key and you have the power to put him back in. So that's it from me for today, and I'll be very curious to hear the stories about your little bully, and when it comes out, and what do you do with him? Do you listen to him? What's your way of managing this little